How red nails became a symbol of power and sex appeal in Egypt. Over the last few decades, nail art has entered the mainstream, with modern-day celebs showing off their claws on the runway, from Megan Thee Stallion sporting her snakeskin jelly nails at the 2023 Music Awards, and Lizzo's 3D manicures to Billie Eilish's heavy diamante and grungy neon look. Across cultures, nail art has in fact been around for centuries as a token of creative empowerment and femininity. For Latinas, nails set a cultural beauty standard reflective of their heritage, and the Japanese brought kawaii nails and 3D nails into the scene through the Harajuku fashion movement. These are trends that were popularised by the black community in the 70s. But first, let's go back to the origins of decorated nails, which can be traced as far back as 3000 BC in ancient Egypt. Before nail varnish, herbal potions were used to polish the nail, and henna was used to decorate both the nails and hands. The richer the colour, the higher an individual's social status was, so red painted nails signified wealth, while lower-ranking women were only permitted to wear pale shades. Symbolically, red nails represented lifeblood and power. Therefore, Egyptian queens like Nefertiti and Cleopatra would paint their nails a deep red as a symbol of their social status, fertility, and sexual appeal. This symbol was incorporated into the mummification process of pharaohs too, who received henna manicures to increase their chances of entering the afterlife with all their strength. This carried through to the Qing dynasty in China, where noblemen and women grew their nails to show that they did not have to work or use their hands for manual labour. This led to the invention of the earliest recorded artificial nail guard, known as huji. Finger covers were made from metals, shells, or jade and decorated in precious stones, often 8 to 10 inches long. Along the way, nail art became a trend that was repackaged in whiteness, as declared by former Vogue editor Thumni Theto. In the 70s and 80s, nail art took on a new lease of life after being co-opted by black communities. Athlete Florence Griffith Joyner holds the record as the fastest woman in the world, but her achievements were overshadowed by the media's criticism around her signature nails. These were long and jeweled, described as dragon lady fingers, and sneered at by white middle-class community and media. This did not stop black women from expressing themselves, with the 70s to 90s seeing hip-hop icons like Janet Jackson and Missy Elliott sporting elaborate nail art, and Lil' Kim wore money-inspired nails in her 1996 video for Get Money. However, modern-day influencers have been accredited as the creators of certain nail trends, for example Kim Kardashian's trend-setting pierced nails, which had first been worn by Janet Jackson in Busta Rhymes' music video for What's It Gonna Be in 1998, therefore overshadowing trends that black women have been wearing for decades. Long, elaborately designed nails were faced with criticism, as owner of Finesse Your Claws Melissa Samuels explains, when it's on black women it's seen as ghetto. Now, when it's on someone else, it's trending and high fashion.
We have been doing that from day one. Women of colour have been doing that from day one.
The cultural resurgence of nail embellishments has now contributed over 30 billion to just the UK's economy alone, making it a modern and powerful fashion trend that can be accredited to the work of black communities. For more cultural analysis on trends around the world, follow All Corners on Instagram.